Jeremy Clarkson has taken a brutal swipe at Bear Grylls while addressing the star's survival shows. As the Grand Tour, which Clarkson co-hosts with Richard Hammond and James May, wraps up this week, Clarkson has seized the opportunity to take a dig at Grylls. Clarkson appeared to have criticized the 50-year-old former SAS trooper, claiming that his alleged practices, like using costumes and staying in hotels during his survival shows, have led people to wrongly assume that their show does the same. Speaking to The Independent and other media, Clarkson recalled their toughest experiences, saying, "If you were to ask James about his most miserable night, we'd all agree it was in the Himalayas. I know a lot of people, after Bear Grylls was exposed for buying costumes and staying in hotels, assume everybody does, and they assume that we do. And we never did. If we said we camped, we camped." Jeremy, James, and Richard are now presenting their final Grand Tour episode, One for the Road, wrapping up 22 years of co-hosting motoring shows together. Last year, Clarkson explained his decision to leave the show by saying they had explored every possible car-related adventure, leading to a lack of fresh ideas. He also mentioned that the physical demands of the show became too challenging for him as he got older and less fit. Speaking to The Times, he said, "I've driven cars higher than anyone else and further north than anyone else. We've done everything you can do with a car. When we had meetings about what to do next, people just threw their arms in the air." He added, "The show is immensely physical, and when you're unfit and fat and old, which I am, camping in Mauritania was a stretch," he admitted. As for any feuding with his co-stars, Clarkson made it clear there wasn't any. "We've spent more time in each other's company than our families over the last 25 years, so I don't think it would have lasted as long as it did if we'd hated each other as much as James likes to think," he quipped. Speaking about his future on TV, Jeremy added, "James May thinks there's never been a more interesting time for how we move around, and he's probably right, but I don't think it's very interesting television. An electric car is no different from a chest freezer or a microwave oven. There's no glamour or excitement. This week on Top Chest Freezer, I think it suits the written media more.